Welcome back, everyone. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Liam.
And Rowan Atkinson is back once again. Always great to see Rowan Atkinson. I miss Mr. Bean, but still Johnny English is a good filler, I guess, until we get Mr. Bean again, hopefully. It's Johnny English Strikes Again. Here are our thoughts.
Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising sun? I need a hero.
You're looking particularly beautiful tonight.
You're looking particularly beautiful tonight.
Ching.
Johnny English Strikes Again was directed by David Kerr and it stars Rowan Atkinson, Emma Thompson, Olga Kurylenko, and I always forget his name. The tech guy in the movie.
Don't look at me, because I'm not going to be helping you.
Him.
Yes, and it's basically about technology. There's this technology hacker dude who's...
Yeah, that's the guy I can think of his name.
Oh, yeah. He's some sort of modern day terrorist, and they need to get someone to figure out who he is and put a stop to his evil deeds.
And of course, there's no one else in the world left apart from Johnny English.
That man right there.
Yeah.
And basically, hilarity ensues, funny situations. It's the first two done again, just slightly differently. What did you think?
I've always been a huge fan of Rowan Atkinson. I've never loved the Johnny English movies. They were just they were fun. I enjoyed them. Nothing at all compared to Mr. Bean for me in terms of Rowan Atkinson characters.
The thing is, you think of three characters when you think of
Exactly.
Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah.
You think of Mr. Bean, you think of Blackadder, and you think of Johnny English.
Yeah.
And it's
Johnny English would be at the bottom.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's still fun. The first one I thought was a nice twist on the spy spoof.
Mhm.
Second one I didn't think was quite as good, but I still very much enjoyed it. This one I liked it, but I think it is the weakest of the three, while I still had an enjoyable time watching it.
Yeah, to me it's sort of on the same level as the second one. I quite like the first one. The first one to me is a very fun little...
It was good. John Malkovich and everything.
Yeah.
How is that not good?
How can you not like that? But yeah, to me this was just like, it was fine. It was fine. Some of the comedy, when it landed, I actually found it quite laugh out loud funny.
There are some really funny moments in this, but they're a bit too spread out.
No, yeah, I agree. And then there are other jokes that are in the movie that just don't work at all. Some things make some people laugh and some things don't, I guess.
For the majority of the film, I thought it was on par with the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the third act that kind of undid it a bit. Not that it went too far-fetched, because it's Johnny English, you can't really get too far-fetched. It felt... I don't know, I wasn't bored, but it lost a lot of its momentum, I thought, in the third act. In the whole castle thing.
Yeah, no, I can't disagree. It actually, in a way, sort of felt like it was a different movie.
Yeah, I just wasn't really on board with where they were going with it. There was, like, Rowan Atkinson's wearing a certain thing, and that went on for way too long. He wears it for the entire third act, and I was like, he's not really he can't really do much in that.
Yep.
It was a funny original gimmick, but it just ends up being his wardrobe for that entire 20 minutes. And
then the final thing that they do with it is just such a cop-out joke as well. And it just doesn't work.
I can't remember what it was.
I'll tell you afterwards, but it just doesn't work. This film does a lot of running things where it just drags them out, and it just...
It does a lot of things where you can see they're trying to tap into Rowan Atkinson's Mr. Bean, but it's just
every time he's in this physical comedy, you know.
Yeah. There is one scene at a restaurant with flaming lobsters and prawns. That felt very much like a Mr. Bean skit. Nowhere near well as refined as Mr. Bean skits are. There is one fantastic moment halfway through. I won't say the lead up to anything, but it's a dance scene, and it is so good. The entire time I was laughing, and
Classic Rowan Atkinson.
That would see if it was that for the entire film, it could have been something really, really great. But that's the only moment that the film really shines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And in a lot of ways, this does sort of just feel like Rowan Atkinson's paycheck for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
And then he'll come and do something else. Because he doesn't really do much nowadays, does he? In a way, it sort of is a bit cynical. But at the same time, it's not even really bad.
Yeah.
It's not really bad at all.
I mean, I did enjoy seeing the whole, what's Johnny English like in this modern age with all this technology and everything, because he's already an idiot just holding a gun. Like, the guy can't use a gun. What's he like using, virtual reality, which you see in this movie, and that was not a really good scene. Not as good as dancing, but that was still fun.
I was surprised that a scene like that actually worked and got a laugh out of me, because usually those sort of scenes are just cringe.
Yeah. Still played it a little bit too long, but it worked as a whole.
Yeah, I agree.
Emma Thompson, she doesn't have much to do, but when she's on screen, I enjoyed her. Emma Thompson's a fantastic actress.
Yeah, she's great.
So she's never going to be bad, but she does have some moments when she is funny. She plays the Prime Minister of England, and she has certain, I guess it's just Emma Thompson quirks, really, that she really plays up in the character. But these kind of like nervous little mannerisms she does in the film that are really quite comical.
Yeah.
And just seeing Emma Thompson kind of like panic, it's just always funny because she does it so well.
Yeah, she does do it well.
Olga Kurylenko as the lead like main actress. Again, she's another actress who's good, but she was very bland in this. She doesn't have anything to do.
No. And I think that falls a lot to the direction as well. Everything was very bland. It was very standard,
Yeah, nothing really tries to be more than just generic.
Yeah. And that's what this movie is. But when it comes to generic movies, this is nowhere near the bottom.
No,
it's
God, no.
It's totally competent.
It's if it's not the worst way to spend a couple of hours.
No.
If you want just something that's going to put a smile on your face for a couple of hours, just kill some time, it is a fun film.
Yeah, and I agree with that. And because of that, I'd probably just give it, a solid 2.5 stars.
I'm giving it 3.
Yeah.
Tell me the agent you've got in the field is making some progress.
Target acquired.
This is a job for the shoebox inflator. Don't open it in the car!
Can you reach your door handle?
Not really, sir.
Magnetic boots. Brilliant, son. No one must have the slightest clue we're here. Till we meet again.
That was sooner than I expected.
Anyway, guys, those were our thoughts on Johnny English Strikes Again. Let us know what you thought. Did you laugh? Tell us.
Do you miss Mr. Bean? Come on, Rowan Atkinson.
We all miss him.
More Mr. Bean, please.
Bring him back.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
No more Johnny English.
Mr. Bean's where it's at.
Yeah.
Anyway, until then, we'll see you at the movies.